Hey guys.
All right, folks, we're here today to check out the latest from Fit for an Autopsy. Now, this is dropped like a couple of weeks ago, I think, but we were busy doing other things, and but we have time now. So you know what they say, better late than never.
Exactly.
So here we are to check out some Fit for an Autopsy with It Comes For You. Now, I'm super excited because these guys are going to be on tour with Decapitated and Killswitch Engage and Employed to Serve in Europe. They're doing a European run, and I'm going to be watching them in Copenhagen.
Yeah, in Denmark.
In Denmark, because I'm going there in a couple of weeks, and that's the first show the night that I arrive, and I'm going to go to that show to check out these bands. So, I mean, I've seen them here in North America.
Yeah, but change of setting never hurt.
No, and it's a great lineup. The only band I haven't seen is Employed to Serve. They're from the UK. I've never seen them live. So pretty excited about the lineup and hang out with my buddy Emil from Decapitated. I haven't seen him since Sari Helveti.
Oh shit, yeah.
When I was on stage with him playing cowbell. I don't think that's going to happen with Decapitated. They're not into those kind of shenanigans, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. So are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out.
Dream of salvation, you fucking should. It comes for you. It comes for you. It comes for. It comes for salvation war. Bending portraits of heaven and blood. So I say out for all our blows. The vice grip of the opponent's presence. Pieces and illusion. You can use your teeth, or you can fucking lose them. You can use your teeth, or you can fucking lose them. Pieces and illusion. You can use your teeth, or you can fucking lose them. Right,
I love Joe, but he runs like he has to take a shit. I'm just, I love you, Joe. Don't get me wrong. Nothing personal, dude. But dude, you run like you're fucking like you're edging that shit. Like it's fucking Groundhog Day, and it's coming to check out if it sees its own shadow, and it does. So it goes back in again. Oh. We've all been there, dude. We've all been there. That's why, game recognizes game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been there.
Well, you've had a turtle peek.
Fuck, many times.
Turtle peek its head out.
Fuck, many times.
I have a very strong colon, dude. I think the one cancer I don't have to be worried about. Knock on. That counts as wood, right?
Yeah, knock on wood. Just knock on your own head. Or on your dick.
The one cancer I don't have to worry about is colon cancer.
Everybody's got to worry about it.
I have
not
a
now
strong...
for you. Not now for you. Like once you turn over 50.
Yeah, but I have a pretty strong colon, dude.
Yeah,
I have the golden anus. Like people have the golden ticket from Willy Wonka. I have the golden anus.
I don't know about that. Mine is pretty strong. I can hold a suppositorium as well as the next guy.
But... Yeah, but the thing is, you have to put that up your ass, which means it's not as strong. My ass...
No, I gotta put it up, but then you have to hold it in, not to pump it back out again.
But nothing even breaches the walls of
Jericho.
No, the walls. I was gonna say of Ekund or whatever the fuck from.
From Windrose.
Windrose, dude. The walls, they stay up, man.
That shield wall stays up.
That shield wall does not break for nobody. Like, it stays up.
I don't know, man.
You're talking to a guy, I used to play academy soccer, and I would get to the field and have to take a shit, and I would hold that bitch in until getting home. And I'd be running, kicking the ball. I'd hold that shit for the whole hour and a half of practice, and then, 15 minutes to get home, just take a shit on the throne.
All right. Enough of that.
I used to be scared of taking
shits in public.
Shits in strange places.
Stranger Things, the shitty ones. Anyhow,
shits in strange places. There's a song. Something.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure
something
there
in
is.
strange places.
Sure.
Someone please put that in the comments.
Anyhow, enough of that. Let's get back to more important things. This track from Fit for an Autopsy. What's your take on it?
I like vocally when he kind of
pauses.
When he pauses the music and he hits you with those vocals that seem a little bit more hardcore, less deathcore.
I agree.
They really do sound like what's it called? Kublai Khan, Texas. His vocal approach there. Sounds exactly like it.
But those pauses is nothing new. They do that a lot. If you
I'm seeing the vocal approach within the pause, because they do the pause a lot, but the vocal approach is not the same.
No, but for example, in the song "There's No Men Without Fear," when
of
it
course,
pauses,
but it's not the same vocals. It's not the same vocals.
You don't think so?
It's not the same vocals at all. Here, the way he hits it hits
when
it
he
more
says
like
power doesn't make you less of a coward is not. It's kind of the same.
No, because he hits you. Power doesn't make you less of a coward. Like he goes you.
I get
he
you.
hits you with the same shit that he was hitting you with before. This is more like Kublai Khan, Texas. Okay. He's been hanging out with those guys a little bit too much. Hopefully not too much.
Just enough.
Just enough.
Just enough.
Because it did sound. It was a different approach. There was a just slight change.
A little bit more of a hardcore.
A little bit more of like a harsher hardcore style vocal that came with that. Completely different from other things.
But I really like that kind of style. Within the band, I love when they do those songs where the song kind of it's not a breakdown, but it does with a break.
Line?
And then the lyrics come in with like a fucking insane like a
use your
one
teeth
liner,
or lose them, dude.
like an insane
By the
one
way,
liner
I was
that you're
going like this.
Oh.
When they put the wrench in his mouth, I was going like this because I hate it's like I hate when anything. I don't know what it is. I think teeth are some of the most. I don't know. When it comes to like being damaged or anything, teeth are the ones that's like there was a picture online of someone who had a nail clipper over the tooth. Like the tooth was in between the nail clipper, and that picture just gets me all like, because what if you chomp down on that shit? Like, ugh. Right. So when he had the fucking thing in his mouth, what I thought they were gonna do, I thought it was gonna be like a fake tooth thing, and then have the tooth like show you him getting the tooth taken out. And
they didn't have budget for that.
Didn't have budget for that, obviously.
They spent all the budget on those monitor screens.
Exactly. Like he got hit in the hand, and his hand it was bleeding, but like the blood was like wiping off, and you can still see the tattoo. And I'm like, it's not hurt.
Yeah, there's budget. I mean, what can I say? It's not. They're not Electric Callboy. You know what I mean? So they got bills to pay.
They can't be spending GDPs on small nations on music videos.
Exactly. I mean, probably this video cost more than the average household income in New Jersey, but still, it is what it is.
Yeah, probably.
So, but I agree. I love those. One of the things that I love about Fit for an Autopsy is those breaks. Because it's not just the break. Is they always have this fucking one-liner.
They have like a good one-liner.
They have always this one really good one-liner that you're really able to assimilate it because there's no sound. It's just you vocally delivering the one-liner. And it always fucking gets me. Every single time it gets me. And I fucking love that aspect of it. It's almost like their very own version of a breakdown, but it's more like of a vocal approach.
It's a vocal breakdown, and it hits you with like one of the best lines. It hits you with the best line of the song, basically.
And one of the
they did that twice in the song, too.
And one of the other things about Fit for an Autopsy is that their lyrics are outstanding.
Oh, lyrically, one of my favorite bands.
Yeah. Like, it's just so much fun to go through the lyrics, read the lyrics, and listen to the music.
And also, they have a style that fits them very well, and then they have they break the mold a little bit more within it. Like, a lot of their songs from previous albums are getting more melodic in a way, and it's like mellow death.
This one was not
core,
very. This
one wasn't. Shit. This one was more in line with Helions and stuff from that EP. Was EP? That was an EP, right?
I can't remember.
But stuff from that, where it was less. When I say less melodic, I mean like there was.
It's groovy still.
More groovy than melodic, but he didn't hit you with no clean vocals like he does in some of the other songs, and I like it. It's a good switch up because it hits you with something that, although I do prefer the other stuff,
this feels a little bit more throwback.
I still like it, and it is more. It does feel more throwback.
It feels more throwback to me in terms of I mean, musically probably a little bit more throwback, vocally in line what we've seen over the last couple of records. So it's kind of like a little bit of a hybrid because it has a little bit of what the band used to sound like, but it also has a lot of what the band currently comes across as. So there's a little bit of both things, but definitely doesn't have that darkness and that more atmospheric melodic sound that we've seen over the last 3 records. That's for sure. I'm willing to go even the last 3, but even the last 2. Okay, if you want to be a little bit more on the conservative side.
No, the last 3 definitely, because what was the last 3? Helions was an EP, I think, from what I remember. But like the last album, Far From Heaven, and then Sea of Tragic Beasts. Those 3 albums were, I think, Sea of Tragic Beasts was the kickoff of the more melodic stuff.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
The stuff coming before had a little bit of it, but was more in line with this.
Yeah.
I feel like Black Mammoth was like an outlier a little bit, but other than that, it was Black Mammoth style when it came to melody, because that song also was quite heavy and had very little melody within a lot of groove. So stuff like this and that was more prior, but that Sea of Tragic Beasts is where it really kicked off with adding obviously the cleaner vocals
and the more atmospheric sound.
And then the other 2 albums after that have just cemented that. But the last album, by the way, was fucking great.
Yeah.
I feel like we didn't really say that on the channel because what did we do from the last album video wise? We did the first single. We did just the first 2 singles.
I think we did the first couple of singles.
And that was pretty much that.
But I covered the album.
You covered the album on the channel, but I don't think I've spoken on the album on the channel yet. And it is like when I go to the gym, I listen to that album from start to finish at least twice while I'm there. Like it's a fucking great album.
It is a great album. What else I was going to add to this conversation about these guys? I had something that I was going to say, and now you took me on this side quest, and I completely I'm drawing a blank here because.
Sorry.
Now I remember what I was going to say is that when it comes to deathcore, and I think for me, Fit for an Autopsy is kind of becoming more than just a deathcore band from everything that they've offered us. But when I think about deathcore, I still would like to include them in that genre, regardless of how much more than just a deathcore band they've become. But when I think about this genre, I think about a band that has redefined themselves due to the addition of Will Ramos with Lorna Shore. There's a Lorna Shore before Will, and there's a Lorna Shore after Will. And I think that's something that we don't say enough about Fit for an Autopsy. There's a Fit for an Autopsy before Joe, and there's a Fit for an Autopsy after Joe.
For me, there was
the impact.
For me, it's just Joe.
The impact that he has on this band to me is criminally underrated. Let me just say that.
Yeah,
I feel like
this band has gone. This band has gone like far. I'm not saying because of him, but the addition of him does.
He
really
brings certain
do it.
tools that really help the band be more than just a deathcore band.
He came in as a stepdad, and now he's the dad that stepped up. Like, you know, he's the real deal, man. He's the real deal. For me, unlike with Lorna Shore, where there's the Lorna Shore pre-Will, for me there was no Fit for an Autopsy. Only became a band when he joined.
Okay.
Because realistically, when even I go back to the older songs, it doesn't do it like this.
No, I agree.
He does it, man. He does it for me.
I agree, 100%. But like I said, I think he's not. I don't think he gets as much love. I mean, within the industry, he's really well respected. I mean, he did a track with Body Count. Obviously, Will Putney produced that record, so there's that connection there.
Yeah.
You know, but he's filled in for Lamb of God Live.
Lamb of God Live.
So
yeah.
like, you know, so I think within the industry, he gets the recognition for how good he is. But outside of the industry, outside of his peers, and maybe the peers is what's more important. If you get the recognition from your own peers, that's what's more important. But I think outside of his peers, from a fan standpoint, I don't think fans really give him as much credit as he deserves. That's my opinion. Because I think he's phenomenal.
Yeah, I think he...
And a solid dude.
He deserves it. Yeah.
A solid dude. Actually, all the guys in the band, solid people.
Funny enough, there was a guy who worked at the place I work. He was a chef, and he looked spitting image. I should have taken a picture before he quit, but yeah. Spitting image of...
By the way, I want to give a shout out to
Bad.
Mr. Patrick there on guitar, because he's lost a lot of weight. Like, he used to be a bigger gentleman. Now he's a more refined gentleman. But shout out to him for doing that. I'm on a similar journey. I've dropped 60 pounds in less than a year, just by changing my diet completely, my lifestyle completely. I haven't drank any alcohol for 2 years, and I go to the gym 5 to 6 days a week. So shout out to him for taking that journey. He's not the only one. I see this trend now really taking hold in the metal community with guys like Chance from Of Sulfur as well.
It's a lot of the guys who are in their I was gonna say later years, but that sounds bad.
Man,
I mean, like the older dudes, you guys are taking care of yourselves again. Like,
you saying Patrick is an older?
No, he's not an older dude. I'm just saying older compared to me. But
okay. Well, compared to you, everybody's an older dude. But you know what I mean, like. But what I'm saying is,
child though.
I'm happy to see this trend developing and see guys bettering themselves. Not more from a health standpoint. It's not like they want to be skinny. They want to be healthier, and then being skinny is a result of being healthier. You know what I mean?
They don't want to be the Bumsteads of the world. And,
No. Nobody's trying to win the next Mr. Olympia. But what you're trying to do is just have a healthier lifestyle. Losing weight and being skinny is the result, or being skinnier is the result of that better lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's not like, we're not on Ozempic here. We're not trying to make any shortcuts here. We're doing it the right way because we're changing our diet and we're changing our lifestyle. So I think that is the one that's going to give you more longevity in the long run.
True. I don't talk bad about the Ozempic stuff. Cause,
no, people want to take it whatever. I'm not.
No, I'm saying because that's not like it's not just for that. It's for also people with diabetes and
your mother's the only person I know that's taking Ozempic that hasn't lost weight. So I mean, there's always that. So anyhow, she's taking it for diabetes, by the way. So just keeping it real.
You're such a.
did I? Was any lies said? No lies were.
The lie detector dude.
No lies were told. No lies were told. I'm not hating. I'm just stating a fact. You know what I mean? So on that note, guys, I think we need to call it a day.
I knew it was pretty. Like in my brain, I kind of knew it was coming. It still took me off guard.
All right, it is what it is. You gotta do your thing.
Oh, yeah, ciao.